Hello world, how y'all doing today? I hope well. What a beautiful day Jehovah God has given us. The sun is shining, the wind is blowing in my hair, the birds are chirping, beautiful butterflies are floating around, the hawks and the eagles are soaring high. Doesn't get much better than this. Who's ready to jump on into this scripture? It's going to come out of Jeremiah chapter 22. This is what Jehovah says. Go down to the house of the king of Judah and deliver this message. You must say, hear the word of Jehovah, O King of Judah, who sits on the throne of David. You with your servants and your people, those who enter through these gates. This is what Jehovah says. Uphold justice and righteousness. Rescue the one being robbed from the hand of the defrauder. Do not mistreat any foreign resident, and do not harm any fatherless child or widow, and do not shed any innocent blood in this place. For if you are careful to carry out this word, then the kings who sit on the throne of David will enter through the gates of this house, riding in chariots and on horses. They with their servants and their people. But if you do not obey these words, by myself I do swear, declares Jehovah, that this house will become a devastated place. For this is what Jehovah says concerning the house of the king of Judah. You are as Gilead to me, like the summit of Lebanon. But I will make you a wilderness. Not one of your cities will be inhabited. And I will appoint destroyers against you, each with his weapons. They will cut down your choicest cedars and make them fall into the fire. And many nations will pass by this city and say to one another, why did Jehovah do this to this great city? And they will reply, because they abandoned the covenant of Jehovah their God, and bowed down to other gods and served them. Do not weep for the dead one, and do not sympathize with him. Instead, weep profusely for the one going away, for he will return no more to see the land of his birth. For this is what Jehovah says concerning Shallum, son of Hosea, the king of Judah, who is reigning instead of his father Hosea, and who has gone out of this place, he will return there no more. For he will die in this place. Where they have taken him into exile, and he will see this land no more. Woe to the one who builds his house without righteousness, and his upper rooms without justice, who makes his fellow man serve him for nothing, whose wages he refuses to pay. The one saying, I will build for myself a roomy house with spacious upper rooms. I will fit it with windows and panel it with cedar and paint it with vermilion. Will you continue reigning because you outdo others in your use of cedar? Your father also ate and drank, but he upheld justice and righteousness, and it went well with him. He defended the legal claim of the afflicted one and the poor one, so that it went well. Is that not what it means to know me, declares Jehovah? But your eyes and heart are set only on your dishonest gain, on shedding innocent blood, and on committing fraud and extortion. Therefore, this is what Jehovah says concerning Jehoiakim, son of Hosea, the king of Judah. They will not mourn him. Alas, my brother, alas, my sister. They will not mourn him. Alas, O master, alas, his majesty. With the burial of a donkey, he will be buried, dragged about and thrown away outside the gates of Jerusalem. Go up to Lebanon and cry out. Raise your voice in Bashan and cry out from Abarim. For all your passionate lovers have been crushed. I spoke to you when you felt secure, but you said, I will not obey. This has been your course since youth, for you have not obeyed my voice. A wind will shepherd all your shepherds, and your passionate lovers will go into captivity. Then you will be put to shame and humiliated because of all your calamity. O you who dwell in Lebanon, nestled among the cedars, how you will groan when pangs come on you, anguish like that of a woman giving birth. As surely as I am alive, declares Jehovah, even if Coniah, son of Jehoiakim, the king of Judah, wore the seal ring on my right hand, I would pull you off from there. I would give you into the hand of those seeking to take your life, into the hand of those whom you fear, into the hand of King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon, and into the hand of the Chaldeans. And I will hurl you and your mother who gave birth to you into another land where you were not born, and there you will die, and they will never return to the land that they yearn for. Is this man, Canaanite, just a despised broken pot, a vessel that nobody wants? Why are he and his descendants hurled down and thrown into a land they do not know? O earth, 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 hear the word of Jehovah. This is what Jehovah says. Write down this man as childless, as a man who will not have any success during his lifetime, for none of his descendants will succeed in sitting on David's throne and ruling again in Judah. What a powerful message. Towards the end of that scripture, they started doing their spell work that they think is so powerful. That's why you heard all the dogs barking. I know it sounds a little funny, but God has a funny way, a mysterious way. Confirmation crow. He has a very mysterious ways in that he works. Usually when the dogs bark like that, they're doing one of their big rituals or spells, whatever they want to call it. And the dogs barking is them forewarning me. It's a beautiful thing how Jehovah God works. But yeah, I was doing well, and then all of a sudden it got hard for me to speak. Which is fine. No big deal. Whatever doesn't kill me will make me stronger. I love my God. Praise His holy name. Praise Jehovah, the one true God. But as I was saying, in Jeremiah chapter 22, it speaks about upholding justice and righteousness. And I don't believe that there is enough of that in the world. Not just in my case, but in many others before me. And many others currently around the world. These values should be upheld. You know, we have all these regulations and laws and procedures that we have in place in the world that is supposed to uphold these things that are very important, not only to society, but also to God. It's funny how the people of this world, a lot of them, not all, they would rather protect the image of a violent man or woman or a thief, a robber, a killer, someone who SAs people. That is an abbreviation for something that I don't believe is allowed to be spoken about on some of these platforms, so I just abbreviated. I personally do not understand it. I mean, I get it in the typical sense that there's a lot of evil that protects evil out in this world. But in reality, my mind just can't comprehend why would people even allow these things to continue. Like I said, I understand it to a point. You know, there's a lot of evil people, protect other evil people so they can continue doing evil. But me personally, it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm here announcing that we are at a cusp of a new era of justice and righteousness that shall be upheld no matter the price. There should not be a price for people's safety. For people's peace. You should not be able to buy your way into being able to harm others. Scheme and plot. Rob others, defraud them. If anything, there should be a price to pay for the people that are committing these acts. And it should be swift. Action should be taken swiftly. You should not have to be wealthy in order to be able to present your case to defend yourself. We should be able to defend the legal claims of the afflicted people and the poor people. There should not be a price on these things. People should be able to speak their mind freely, even if they do not have money, or even if they do not have an organization or many supporters or followers. Everyone's opinion should matter. Not just one person, or not just specific groups or organizations. And people should not be able to buy their way out of crimes. What kind of punishment is it if you lose $1 million, $10 million, $100 million, $1 billion? How is that punishment? Taking something away from somebody that is, in reality, worthless. It's just paper. They should have to sit in time out, just like the afflicted ones have to do, just like the poor ones have to do. There should be no different standards regarding justice and righteousness. Ain't no man or woman greater than the next. The only one that is greater is God. No man or woman on this earth is perfect, for the only one that is perfect is God. For people should be held accountable as their deeds deserve, no matter what their image is or their position they hold, or how long they've been in service to this thing or that organization or that branch of military office, or whatever position a person holds should not be equated to their accounting or their punishment if they do wrong. Should not matter how much money you have in your bank account. It should not matter what position you held for X amount of time. These things do not matter. And they especially do not matter to God. Wouldn't it be safe to say that if you were in spiritual court in front of God, do you think any of them things would change your punishment for committing undeniably wicked deeds? Hurting others, shedding innocent blood, manipulating people, taking away their free will? These things should be very thoroughly examined and thought through for the things that I am speaking. Why should the court systems here in the physical be any different than the ones in the spiritual? I'm going to read a little bit out of Jeremiah 21. Chapter 21, verse 10. For I have set my face against this city for calamity and not for good, declares Jehovah. It will be given into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he will burn it with fire. To the household of the king of Judah, hear the word of Jehovah. O house of David, this is what Jehovah says. Uphold justice every morning, and rescue the one being robbed from the hand of the defrauder, so that my wrath does not blaze like a fire, and burn with no one to extinguish it. Because of your evil deeds, here I am against you, O inhabitant of the valley, O rock of the level land, declares Jehovah. As for you who say, who will come down against us, and who will invade our dwellings, I will hold an accounting against you, as your deeds deserve, declares Jehovah, and I will set her forest ablaze, and it will consume all the things around her. Should not each individual on this earth, no matter their background, no matter their religion or belief system, no matter their ethnicity or their age or their services to society or the amount of money that they hold in their accounts. Should we all not be treated equally, no matter the reasoning, whether for good or for bad? Do not harden your hearts. To my words. Consider them. For they are truth and justice and righteousness. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this message. Peace, love, and happiness.